Hey y'all, have you ever felt like you've run out of content ideas and you simply just don't know what to post? I want you to try these 3 R's the next time that happens. And it's going to be to repurpose, relate, and read. My name is Kay. I am a marketing strategist and I help female service-based experts learn how to create a clear and simple marketing strategy that will attract their ideal clients and help them see results. When it comes to coming up with content, sometimes we feel like we don't know what to say or we've run out of everything we could possibly tell someone, when in reality, that's not true. You should first repurpose your old content. Making the most out of your content is really key. You can take that same reel that you've posted and turn it into a carousel post, and it will still be just as effective. Just make sure you highlight specific details in new ways when you repurpose that content. Even taking old reels that you had from last year and using them again this year. If your message is still relatable and relevant, it's okay to share that information again, especially if you're trying to get in front of your ideal client. So make the most of the content that you have and share it in several different ways, whether it's through blogs, whether it is through a podcast or YouTube, whether if it's through a reel, carousel post, or just taking the video content that was once spoken and turning it into, verbiage and putting it underneath a feed post. You want to make sure that you are making the most of your content and repurposing it. It's going to take a lot of stress off of you, and it's going to keep reiterating that same message to your audience, letting them know how you're the solution, how you can help solve their problem, and letting them know key elements that will help them when it comes to your specific offer. The next thing that you want to do when it comes to running out of content ideas is to relate. You need to be creating relatable content that your ideal client can understand. Think about how your ideal client is thinking. Step into their shoes. What are their desires? What are they struggling with? What do they need from you? Really doing your research and knowing them in and out is going to help you create content. Think about past clients that you've had and specific keywords and things that they've said to you. Use those keywords in your content so that it can attract a similar person that you will be able to help. So if you're like me, I record my client calls and I'll go back and listen to them so I can see how I can improve or listen to different elements of where they were struggling with and how I can use that in my content. So that's a great way to be able to create relatable content. Also, when it comes to relatable content, have fun with it. I know you might have had like a crazy client that has done something outrageous. Make fun of it and share that on social media. You never know how that will attract someone else or how someone may be acting in a similar way. So those are two of the things. First, you want to repurpose your content by making the most of it, and then you want to create more relatable content, really stepping into your ideal client's shoes, thinking outside of the box, having fun, and just doing reels. Like reels should be really a lot of relatable content or straight on quick educational pieces. Now, the last thing that you want to do, the last R when you run out of content ideas, is to read. You want to make sure you're continuously reading and learning about your craft. The more that you know, the more that you're able to share with your audience. Knowledge is power. So you always want to stay up to date with the things that are happening so that you can share that with your audience and you can be looked at as that resource for people to get the insight from. So those are the 3 R's. Another thing that I'm going to say too is when you don't feel like posting content, like I haven't been, go back to last year and look at those old content pieces and use them again this year. Like take that carousel post, turn it into a reel. Take that reel, turn it into a carousel post. Make the most of your content. Content should not be stressing you out, especially if your content is performing well. If your content isn't performing that great, think about how you can take the content that didn't perform well and restructure it in a new way to make the most of it. Like maybe rearranging the caption. Maybe something in your caption was more punchier within the middle and you can move it to the top. Or maybe you can highlight something within that caption that was possibly really powerful and you can reuse it in a new way. Even look at your comments that you've gotten. What did they specifically say in your comments that was like an aha moment from people? Highlight that, talk about it in more detail, whether it's in your stories or on your feed post. So I'm telling you, you will never run out of content ideas if you remember to repurpose your content, be relatable when it comes to your ideal client, really digging in and getting to know them, and then continuously reading and learning about your craft. And when it comes to reading about your craft, also think outside the box when it comes to that. There are other elements within your business that you are learning. So for me, I am a marketing strategist, but I also need to know sales. I need to know how to create content. I need to know what's happening on social media. I need to know about the key performance indicators, websites. It's so many things I could talk about. CRM systems. So it's similar to your business. You will have the same thing. Like, I know it's a lot of different moving pieces when it comes to your business as well. So think about other things that you can talk about that will benefit your client that they may not know about, like scheduling tools or new habits that they can create or research that has come out. You can share that with your audience, and it's going to help you show up as an expert. So never feel like you have run out of content. Always remember, repetition is key. If you feel like you're repeating yourself too much, then you're doing something right. So keep sharing that same message over and over again, especially when it comes to your offer. People might not understand specifically how your offer can help them. So you want to make sure that you are sharing how it can help them, how it can solve their problem, and how it can take them from where they're struggling to where they're no longer struggling, where they're having freedom, where they're having that dream desire. So these are my 3 R's to help you not run out of content ideas. I hope this helps you guys. I have openings inside the CEO Growth Getter experience where I help you create clear, simple, and creative marketing plan for your business so that you don't have to worry about running out of content ideas. We will look at the key focus areas that highlight you as an expert. We will create a plan that is systemized and aligned with your business so that you can start seeing clients in your business on a consistent basis and attracting them with ease. Send me a DM with the word growth, and I will talk to you in more detail about the CEO Growth Getter experience and help you start creating that marketing plan that will drive ease into your business and help you start seeing results. Thank you guys for watching.